because he love robbing. I've been trying to tell him chill with that high shit. He said he want them bills like Cosby. Yeah, I've been popping pills, I'm intoxicated. Out on bond, hope the judge don't deny it. Fella revoked me for a minute, I feel boxed in. I felt like a pair of forces, they were size 10. So much dirt at the bottom. Yeah, it's safe to say it came with good times, they thought I got 10. I asked my girl if she ride, she replied, I just boarded up the doors in the window, baby, locked in. What up, little old man, aka No Turn Signal, aka YOLO. What up with you? Time to cut that grass, ain't it? It's time to cut y'all grass, ain't it? The cherry blossoms are blooming. The robins, I'm seeing more and more robin birds out here. Here for entertainment, Dusty Cash envelope is on the way to the P.O. Box. I appreciate that moldy apple. I get to catch a live because it rained. I still haven't watched Kingpin yet. Hold on, I got you though. Shout out to Old Don, aka best friend. Shout out to everybody who donated to the crowd fund. My P.O. box is full. I had to go 30 minutes to the P.O. box today, and it was a lot of letters with cash in it in there. So I appreciate you guys, cause I don't know how I would be able to do all this without you guys, man. You guys are really, that's what's beautiful about this community, because we're high IQ people and y'all get my comedy, and we're beautiful people because you guys fund my lifestyle. Um, like you got to remember, I left Babylon for this. I left the B system. I got kicked out of Hollywood to be able to do this, and just the levels of support I'm being shown by you guys. It's really great, man. I even told Joe Rogan, I said, hey, Joe, hey, told to Joe Rogan, you don't have to take the deal that Shaitan is offering you. You could just rely on your audience for income. I told him that. They say your word is everything. Everything and who eyes. Guys confuse lies with the truth. That means the truth lies. And my two eyes seen plenty of dudes die, but I survived. You guys can't fit in my shoes. I'm not your shoe size. Yeah, I sold a few bricks. Couple birds flew by. Coke white like it got blonde hair and blue eyes. Pies, I'm moving them in the hood. I'm a hoodlum. My jewelry shop, my jewelry box remind you of Jerusalem. Cats let the blast gas fast like a Muslim. I call a 9 Ramadan when I'm introducing them. I smoke pot like Snoop in them. Pockets fat like Bruce in them. Fat man scooping them. All my shooters, I keep losing them. They either in a box or a cell block, prosecution accusing them. Cats is ratting, prosecution confusing them. Of course they get rectified, go to court and testify, lift their right hand on the stand, snitch on their right hand man, and blame it on the white man. Damn. I hope this don't offend my white man fans. But the clock, Man, y'all climb on in too. Climb on in too. Piece of the gods, piece of the elves. I got my fishing hat on. It's time to go fishing, catch some rainbow trout, and not throw it back. Fuck the game warden, no license, no nothing, nigga. Just out there. Just out there with a rod. Just out there with my dick in the water. Fuck it. Fuck a game warden. Man, what's cracking, man? Hit me with that red dot. Red dot. Michelle said Scandal was a good show. Bitch, please, Miss Pope would have been smoked. Secret Service on your head, bot. Red dot, that's a headshot. Dead thought. Two, man, y'all climb on in here, man. Climb on in here and donate. Oh, what's up, Sheena Warrior Princess and whatnot? What up with you? Shout out to Sheena Warrior Princess and little baby Raymond. Little baby Raymond, baby Raymond. Baby Raymond. Oh, baby. But, you know, the baby name Raymond, so, you know, it's all good. What up with you? That hat though, hiding that cheese grated haircut. Yeah, I still haven't. I cut my dreads 4 months ago, and I still haven't went to go get an official haircut. So my shit ain't really doing too. Like my shit, like you see the shit. Like it's a puff ball. It look like I don't got no shape or nothing, but it's all good though, cause I'm a big boy, you know. I'm not in school no more, so I could afford to hit them with this look right here, and still step outside cracking them. I can hit them with this jank. It's all good. It's all G-double-O-D, good. Jared, why do you rag? Put the hat back on. Damn, okay. Sheena, I put it on for you, but dad try to act like my shit look that bad. It don't. For real. It's a badass hat. I want one for duck hunting. I got it at a gas station. If that helps. Yeah, all that. What did you think about the Shogun and the Walking Dead, the ones who live? The Walking Dead, the one with Rick and Michonne, I liked it. I liked it. I like Shogun too. I'm not gonna watch. I watched the first 2 episodes of Shogun. I'm not gonna watch no more until they get at least like 6 episodes up there. Cause I hate watching one episode. Yeah, I come from the binge watch generation. We're binge watchers. We can't sit there and just do one episode and find out next week when it comes on it Tuesday at 7 p.m. Now fuck all that. I went through that in my childhood with Dragon Ball Z, and that shit was traumatic. I'm trying. Yeah, it gotta be at least like 3 or 4 of them bitches. We gonna charge it to the game. I'm not fucking waiting for a whole week for another episode. Matter of fact, I'll start watching it again when the whole first season drop. Secret Service on your head, bot. Red dot, that's a headshot. Dead thought. BG's hair is starting to look like a mic. That's a unique, that's a good roast right there. And who said that? YOLO? Lil man, aka no turn signal. That's a good roast right there. I ain't even gonna hold you. Now to put that in my vernacular, you when you hit somebody, you be like, yo, mic head at your head, yo, drop mic head at. When you add an action to the mic, it makes it funnier. Like you can't just be like, yo, mic head at, yo, microphone head. You got the mic has to have done something. It has to have dropped. Like yo, drop mic head at. Everyone's getting it. Everyone's crushing. Donate. Put the PO box in the chat just in case you guys forgot. Cash and envelopes only. No checks, none of that weird shit. I don't have no LLCs. I want straight cash so I can not report that shit to the IRS. My audience loves me. Man, y'all climb on in, man. Climb on in. Climb on into this broadcast. My wife called me an old man the other day because I still called the live stream a broadcast. I was like, hey, what the fuck? I'm broadcasting. I don't know why I say broadcast, but it's a fucking broadcast. So I mean, that's what it is. Who kids sound like that over there? What kid? What fuck? Like these kids sound like they don't have enough iron in their diet or some shit. How you think the Iron Mike Paul fight gonna go? Are you talking about Mike Tyson and Paul Logan or Jake Paul, whatever the fuck them niggas' name is? I don't even care. I don't care. Either way, both of them, they both of them rich. Bro, they gonna get their money regardless. Whether one lose or not, I don't even care. You better believe Mike Tyson, he getting a hell of a payday to step in the ring with that nigga. If he getting in if that's what's really gonna happen. And he getting paid for that. He don't even care after that. I told him just admit that he's doing it for the money and not because On is dangerous and going to kill him or something. And he does think that. Oh, what the fuck are you talking about? Jared, now what's going on? Hold on, let me get some precepts here. Let me go back. Yeah, I'm an old man at 34 years old, man. I'm 34, man. I turned 34 at the beginning of this year, man. I'm just old as shit. I'm getting there. Just an old man, you know. You already know. I'm gonna get petrol. Just like I said, I'm gonna get petrol instead of gas. Yeah, that's cause that's what my Irish folks say out there in the land, out there in Ireland. They catch you slipping at a petrol station. You think that shit sweet? It's cookies and bubbles, and it's not. They caught you slipping at the petrol pump. They are going to wear headgear. Shout out to them. Y'all know me. I don't give a fuck about a fight. I can't fight, so I ain't got no business putting my little input in on that bullshit going on with them. I wouldn't get in the ring with neither one of them niggas. Salute BG, I'm 39. Oh yeah, you old. You a old head. You a unk at this point. Yeah, if you 39, if you close to 40 and over, you unk. You a OT, old timer. Oh darn, ask me why I don't like the GOAT boy, X Bear, who has 1,000 videos only about Owen. Obsession is crazy. Shit, that ain't crazy. Texas Go Radio. Shout out to Texas Go Radio. That nigga, him having 1,000+ videos about Owen Benjamin ain't crazy. You know how many niggas out here got 1,000+ videos about Jacob Rothschild? You know how many niggas out here got 1,000+ videos uh about Bill Gates? You know how many niggas out here got 1,000+ videos on the Democratic Party or the Republican Party? People gonna put people gonna speak, call things out how they see it, and if they feel like that shit dangerous for real. You know, people got 1,000. It's Christians out here with 1,000+ videos on the deceptions of Lucifer. You can call that an obsession? Nah, just people gonna sign. They gonna ring the bell and blow the whistle when they see red flags. That's how people. That's people. That's people. You could call it an obsession. You call it whatever you want to call it, but man, that's just what people do. Ain't nothing wrong with that. But there's nothing wrong with, except for Watachi, because I am a hypocrite. So Watachi, when I'm about to say what I'm about to say, this is excluding Watachi. There's nothing wrong with making 1,000 videos calling somebody out that you don't fucking like. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Now Watachi called me a coward 33 times in a 33-minute broadcast. You don't do that. Yeah, but that other shit, man, fuck them niggas, man. People gonna call out. People been calling out. You know how many 9/11 truthers is still out here? And people don't call that and upset. You know how many flat earthers out here still trying to get globetards to believe in flat earth? You gonna call flat earth an obsession with them? Nah, it's people. People are honed in on something. They be like, yo, I feel like I'm exposing some shit right now. And this shit, like this, what I'm exposing, this shit dangerous. And I'm gonna let folks know. People on they border collie shit. People on they English Terrier shit. Yorkshire shit. Yeah, people out here on they Lassie shit. Like, nah, I'm gonna bark and do everything I gotta do so folk understand it's danger that way. There ain't nothing wrong with that. It ain't fucking my cries 2 tears in a bucket. Shout out to Kid and playing them in they movies. Shit, man, the world gonna keep going. Give a man a mower fit for a king and he'll feed the family. Man, shit, ain't that the truth though? Ain't that the truth? People out here talking shit on Oakwood. Oh, that's not acceptable. That's not acceptable with the oh no finger. With the oh no you didn't finger. There's absolutely no reason to be talking shit on Oakwood. Yeah, ain't nothing wrong with that. But then too, what I just said, keep in mind I'm biased and I really don't like that nigga on Benjamin. So I enjoy content talking shit on his name. That's just me though. You know? I'll admit it, I'm petty as hell. Shit, ain't nothing wrong with it. And tell the truth. People be letting people guilt them and oh, why you gonna be like him and be obsessed? You obsessed with something. And these be the same niggas that want to tell you about chemtrails for the 15th, 11th time. Tell you about them chemtrails. I mean, you shut the fuck up. I don't like this nigga, so I want to see all the content talking shit on this nigga. And I seen that bullshit Muslim shit. He was on the Muslim nigga broadcast yesterday. I seen that bullshit too. Y'all climb on in here, man. There's a Korean restaurant near me that uses Korean oak charcoal. I don't know what the fuck Korean oak is, but it is not in my Rolodex. What the fuck is that? I pride myself on knowing all oaks. I do not know. I've never heard of a Korean oak. I didn't even know oaks grow in Korea. I bullshit you not. I'm gonna Google that when I get off this broadcast. We're gonna get to the bottom of that. Korean oak. What type of shit is that? Is that in the red oak group or the white oak group? That's what they said in this article I read in Toronto Life. Toronto, Canada, Toronto don't even got no oak trees in Toronto. It ain't even no oak trees in the whole British Columbia. Ain't that the province? What province is that shit in? That's in British Columbia or some shit like that. Ain't no province. It's like 6 I don't know the Canadian provinces, but it's like 6 of them, and none of them have oak trees. The last 3 oak trees burned down during the wildfires that were going on up there that poisoned our air quality here in Virginia. Shout out to Canada, man. I just feel like y'all flag, there should have been something else on the flag than the maple leaf, because y'all don't even do that the best. And it's also a fact that America has a wider variety of maple trees in it than Canada too. So it's like the maple. It was like, what do we put here? It's like, I don't know. Put the fucking maple leaf on it. The nigga must have walked past the maple leaf. I don't know how it got. I would like to learn some Canadian history, figure out why they did that shit. Like, why the fuck you just put a leaf on for the fucking? It's just a fucking maple leaf. Like, y'all really bout that shit. When everyone know the best maple syrup and all that other shit come from Vermont, New Hampshire. Yeah, I'm gonna dive in a little bit of Canadian history. I really don't know that much about Canada for real, to be honest with you. All I know is the French, the Crown, and Justin Trudeau got a good haircut on some days. And people saying that Fidel Castro baby. But other than that, I don't really know that much about it. I don't watch stuff I don't like so much. Don't understand that. I don't watch any of the GOAT videos. I can't stand his gay nickname or his voice. It makes my ball itch. Damn, another man make your balls itch. Another man voice make your ball itch. That shit, that does sound like a you problem, Jared. Now, I never heard another man's voice. It was like, yo, say that again. Yo, when you said that just now, my balls itch. Niggas gonna be like, yo, you sure it's not because you didn't cut off all the hair and wear the shampoo for 2 weeks? It's definitely not that. It's your voice doing this. Scratching my nuts right now. Stop fucking talking. I've never experienced that, so I can't speak to your specific experience. But certain people watch what they hate because they're invested in it. Like, a lot of people hate politics. But you guys are still here watching fucking politics. You niggas watch elections, all that shit. Keep up with all that shit. People watch. It's no different than why Republicans will watch liberal media so they can report on what the fuck liberal media doing. It's like, yo, are you a part of their party? No. Do you like their policies? No. Then why the fuck are you over there watching them and regurgitating their talking? Because that's what the fuck people do. People want to make hate watching seem like it's just one dimensional. That shit multifaceted, son. There's a plethora of reasons for somebody hate watching or watching what they hate. You know, it's no different than why people like read negative comments, even though they don't like negative comments. They read them, but they can't, because people want to know what the fuck the other side doing. There's more to watching something you hate than just watching something you hate. You simplify it when you say like, "Oh, I don't watch things that I hate." Hey, that's the oversimplified situation with that. But there's a big but there. There's a big old but. A lot of people didn't like certain shows, but they kept watching that shit. They fucking hated it first, and they just kept watching the shit. A lot of people engage with things they don't like. Some people, they don't like cigarettes when they first smoke it, and they keep doing that. Some people may have heard the gospel of Christ for the first time, and they was like, nah, I'm not interested. But something drew it back to them. They called, it was like, all right, they harken back to them. Some people do things they don't, man, we people. I like how people try to oversimplify people, though, like that. Just stay away from things you hate. It ain't that simple, because we people. And people are gonna people. Raymond got a brand new hat. Nah, I had this hat for like 3 years. I couldn't wear it because I had dreadlocks and it wouldn't fit over my dreads. But I got this at a gas station. That's Castro's boy. All right, cool. I hear you. He be having a good haircut sometimes though. Like him and Justin Bieber got nominated for having good haircuts. It was an award, some bullshit. Fucking good haircut having niggas. And Justin Trudeau and Justin Bieber, they were like up there. They were top 5. It's just when things no longer interest you that you fall back on certain things. Like for me, I'm not interested in politics. That's why you don't hear me talking about it, and that's why I don't go around looking for news sources talking about what the left is doing or what the right is doing or how the right plans on combating the left and vice versa. Because it just doesn't interest me. But man, that's how it was. Man, if you a Crip, you gonna want to know what the blood's up to on the compound. Not even to take it there, but just to give you another example from a different perspective. I'm just trying to give you perspective here. But you're gonna want to know and keep tabs on certain things. And certain things can be downright vexing when you find out what the fuck going on. Be like, shit, what the fuck? You know? Hyperbolically speaking, BG, I get it. You love it, I don't, man. And that's all right. Shout out to you, man. That's all, because we people. That's what the fuck it is. Barricade figured out you can do $2,000, $200,000 cutting grass. I don't know who the fuck, a year? You talking about a year? Unless you're doing commercials, there ain't no landscaping company making that a year. Not profit. Not Yeah, you ain't doing too. I don't know who name a lawn care company, a landscape company doing too. Yeah, hardscape. Yeah, you doing some other shit with that. Keep seeing mowers. I'll stop you from seeing mowers then. I don't gotta put mower. I just do that because that shit y'all like it motivate me. So, but I can see how my ability to gain new mowers can be a stumbling block before thine brethren. So, and then too, I got sick of my old thumbnails just used to be wood stacks or the sky, and I felt like I'm gonna diversify my shit since I'm always always acquiring. I was like, shit, I'm gonna go ahead, you know. I actually don't believe a word I'm saying because I'm a hypocrite. BG. Are you calling me out for being a hypocrite? You ain't got to call me out. I call myself out for being a hypocrite. There's certain things that I do. I see the next man, though. I hate the shit. hmm Yeah, I'm just downright honest. I don't give a fuck. Uh, sure knew it was more. I ain't even pull it off the trailer. I had to go across town to pick that shit up. I was out there fucking around in Elk Ridge, Maryland with that shit. I mean, shit. That shit. And that damn truck drinks. That shit just. I'm talking about when you step on the accelerator pedal, you can see the gas needle moving. That bitch do like this here. You be like, damn, all I did was pass somebody. Yeah, that fuel gauge on that pickup truck doesn't give a fuck about your feelings, doesn't give a fuck about where you gotta go. It doesn't give a fuck about your responsibilities. It doesn't give a fuck about your finances. I'm about to start complaining about the price of gas around this motherfucker. I know I told y'all that shit didn't bother me before, but damn, I'm about to start a whole new channel just on the price of gas and how it's bothering me. That shit is hurting my soul. That shit hurt my spirit. That damn Hemi. That shit make me want to go get a little V6 or something. I think the more flipping business world. I ain't even flipping my man. I'm a foster parent. Fuck wrong. I'm an equipment specialist. I don't like the flip mower flipper. I'm an equipment specialist. I'm an equipment guy, you know. Y'all gonna fuck around and see me back here with a stump grinder. One of these, I'm like, dang, you know, fucking around got a stump grinder. I'm in tractor range now. But it's just I feel like I got a good thing going, but I go fuck around and give me a tractor. Give me a tractor with a front end loader. I seen one, the guy wanted like 8,000 for it. I was like, man, this shit in good condition too. But that shit like 3 hours away. I'm gonna have to pack a lunch on the way to go get that. I'll fuck around and get a tractor. Crip Mac is back in prison. That's good. Keep that nigga in there. I knew I'm gonna always feel like they should have kept that. I seen that nigga ordering from the Chinese place. Let me get a number 5 on hood. Keep it 50, nifty 50 on hood. And another 5 and a 5. Round it up to 5. That shit was like 350. We gonna round it up to 5 on 50 on 55th. I was like, man, go ahead, keep that nigga in prison. Do not let that nigga out until he stopped talking like that. Cuz talked like he just became a Crip yesterday. Like a lot, there'd be a lot of Crips. They don't even have that energy for that shit. They don't even that enthusiasm for it. Yeah, that shit just not. Cuz talk like he just got put on the hood yesterday. Me on 55 on 5 on 5. Raymond need a V6. You damn right. Gas is $3.45. I don't even know how much it is. No, it's $4 up the street. And like a week ago, this shit was just it was like $3.65 a week ago. So it's $4 now. And yeah. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. I'm not loving it. My 21 Silverado 5.3 gets almost 20 miles per gallon. Oh, fuck you. Okay, you just came on here to brag about that. You get 20 miles to the gallon for real. Oh, look at the trees having sex. Look at that. Just showered that other tree with tree sperm. I see it. Look at it. Flying all over the fucking place. You folk with allergies, y'all better watch out. Y'all season is coming up. Because the trees are out here fucking. The trees out here fucking like poor people. Honey, the poors are fucking again. That's why they say don't nobody fuck like poor people because there ain't shit else for them to do. That's why all the ghetto they having all the babies in the ghettos. All the babies ain't nothing else but they shit they be out there be fucking. You know anything about hydro mulching? I'm blue pilled on that. I don't know nothing about that. It was your quote, BG. I wasn't calling you out. You said it. Yeah, I know I said it, and I know it was my quote, Jeremiah. But you brought it up. Yeah, you brought it up as if to call me out with my own words. That's why I say you ain't got to do that. I'll do it for you. I'll call myself out. I be on some bullshit sometimes. I know it. It's just how the fuck it is, though. What's in BG's packed lunches? Man, shit, I'm going to have to bring a sandwich. A sandwich is different than a sandwich because in a sandwich you can have like a fucking hoagie or a cold cut, some stupid shit like that. A fucking bagel can be considered a sandwich. A sandwich is some fried meat on that bitch. You have fried bologna. You gonna pan sear that roast beef. That's a sandwich. Is that true, BG? Never. I don't be eating lunch like that. That was just a part of the joke. I got an 86 Wagoneer. It gets about 8 miles to the gallon. Yeah, at that point, I would try to be more financially responsible at that point. I'd be like, yo, I'm getting rid of this shit. Like some people, like for real, to be honest with you, if I worked in the city and had to commute to DC and back, I'd look into getting a Prius or something like that. Something extremely small like a Nissan Leaf or something. I'm lying about the Nissan Leaf, but I'd get a Prius. I'd be on my Jim Bob shit. I have a fucking Prius. Because you're going to try to save money any which way you can in order to bring home more money. Ain't no point in going to work and half your check go towards fuel to get to work. Ain't that a bitch? Like how many people in here right now, they work and half they fucking check goes to fuel. A lot of people don't even know it unless you keep your receipts and you calculate it at the end of a month or a pay period. Cause you like, damn, how much fuel does it take for me to get to work and then back home from work? And you tally that shit up, you like, damn, that shit adds up. So yeah, I'm just older, so I try to be more financially responsible. If I didn't need a truck for what I do, I wouldn't have a pickup truck at all. I'm not one of them guys that just want a pickup truck for the sake of having a fucking pickup truck, because I think it can be affixed to my status as a male or some shit. If I didn't need that shit, I wouldn't have that shit. But I love my pickup truck though. I like sitting high up, seeing several cars ahead of me in traffic. Um, yeah, all that shit. I like the space. On some American shit. Like Europeans don't understand it. They be like, why you need that? Like, man, shit. Space for one. Space for what? Cause when somebody else get in your car, you don't want them on top of you. Like you don't want your passengers, when your passengers exhale, you don't want to be able to feel the wind from their breath. Yeah, in a truck, they over there. Yeah, so I like trucks, man. But I wouldn't be driving one if I didn't have to. How do trees have sex? Oh, Hurricane Sheena, aka Sheena Warrior Princess. They like, I don't know what the fuck they do. The wind blow and it shakes the little seeds in it, and then they and then you can see it. You can see them ejaculating, and then the shit just falls wherever the fuck. Like a tree will bust a nut on you. You go outside, a tree already probably busted a nut on you. Like you went outside, you got a tree had its way with you. Y'all like, hey, they didn't. But that's what they do. Same, they're like plants. And like when the bees ain't out here, cause the bees they'll transfer. Like bees are nature's nut carriers. Like the plant will ejaculate, and then the bee just and then the bee will go get the. It's nasty, but it's nature. And you guys like nature, y'all homesteaders and shit, right? Yeah, okay. Then what the fuck going on? The bee will fly around with come from all types of plants on it, and they just sit there, and when it land, this shit will fertilize it, drop it in the female plant shit. And then that's what they do. And then they fly the fuck off somewhere and collect more nut and just take it to another plant. So bees are nature's cum carriers, but trees, they just like when the wind the wind blow, they just I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. I'm gonna have to abandon this right here because I'm not even quite sure. I just feel like it's just certain times you step outside, you feel like the trees are fucking with you, literally. But you know, except for pine cones and shit, like let's see for the pine trees. Yeah, everybody's getting it. Everybody's crushing. Donate to my PO box. Okay, what else we got here? Um, uh, yeah, chicken wing, hot dogs and bologna, steak and macaroni. Just kicking it with my homies. BG does not romanticize his material possessions. Why was that said though? Let me go back and try to figure out why that was. Who in here felt like I romanticize material possessions? I just feel like it's just I got certain things that, and most everybody here seen my journey from when I ain't had shit back here. Like if you go back on my live streams, go to a live stream from like 4 years ago, wasn't nothing back here. Wasn't nothing in the backyard. I didn't even have a truck. I didn't have a trailer. I ain't had none of that shit. Yeah, I just been, man, that shit just growth. It's just I like to grow, and that would come with it. So you just gonna see certain things. You gonna hear about me being into certain things. And shit, that ain't me romanticizing shit. That's just what's going on. And then too, it's good to have that alternative viewpoint of how simple folk like me could just have that type of growth without being online begging my audience for money. I feel like that's important for the younger. You know, now I don't give a fuck. You know, I'm not doing this shit for so I can be somebody's fucking role model. But I feel like most people, a lot of people look up to today online. They you know, they get their money. You know, they making money, but yeah, you know, I feel like somebody like me, I'm small. I'm a small fish in a big pond, but I ain't even gonna hold you. I'm just like successful within my own section, within that corner of a section of another corner, and I didn't have to ask for handouts to achieve it. So now I'm just growing. I ain't even thinking about what me trying to do all that and try and be this with somebody. I'm just doing what I do. Yeah, trees. Yeah, that's the plant. They're busting nut all over your car. When you go outside and you see all that yellow stuff on your car, they done busting a nut on it. People allergic to the nut too, because that's where allergies come from. They go outside, all the pollen all over the place. They get the coughing and shit. Because so exactly. So are other men asking me about why I don't like Oak Boy because it doesn't concern you what I like and don't like. I don't ask you anything about you like and don't like. Yeah, I feel you on that. Shit, man, we like what we like and we don't like what we don't like. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Jared, now I know I'm behind no comments, but I don't feel like you're being attacked. I don't want you to feel like people in here are attacking you for not, for, like, say, not liking Texas Go Radio or something. It's just people that do are gonna want to inquire as to the reasons why. She ain't nothing. People ask questions. Ain't nothing wrong with it. Shit. Sometimes people say, "Oh, I don't like him." People gonna be like, "Really? Why for?" They they gonna say, "Why for?" They be like, "Really? You don't like so and so? Why for?" And you be like, "Well, da 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 da." And that is what it is. Like, huh? I don't give a fuck about none of that shit, Jeremiah, as long as you like me. You understand what I'm saying? Know what I'm talking about? As long as you like me and donate to me and keep those envelopes coming to my P.O. box filled with cash, I don't give a fuck who you like, who you don't like. As long as I'm on your like list. Okay, I'm on the bust a nut uh, section of the comment. Okay, I know I'm behind. Hold on, you misunderstood. Yeah, I misunderstand some shitty shit because I get to ranting and raving about one thing and then I miss out all these other comments talking about. Oh, okay, I'm caught up. That Liz chick has made it her entire personality to be anti-on. Just move on already. Man, shout out to Liz. Liz just like the homie though. What up, Zach the Dread? Where the fuck you been? Zach the Dread, I ain't seen you in a brick. The first thing you do is come in here talking shit about Liz. I, I understand it. That's why I'm saying that's why I could be this way about it. Cause I understand it. I overstand it. Especially when people feel like they have been wronged. Yo, people are they gonna want to tell you about it. They gonna want to tell their neighbor about it. They gonna tell that's what the fuck they gonna talk about. Have you ever put $2 into a vending machine and didn't get your chips? Don't you go tell your coworker about the shit? Don't you go tell your classmate about the shit? You gonna tell all and everybody, whoever listen. You tell the administrator, you tell the principal. If you at work, you tell the supervisor, you tell the boss, the floor manager, the overnight manager. You gonna keep telling your coworkers. You be like, oh yeah, that right there, that shit broke as fuck. Now let me tell you about it. I put $2 in it one day. That shit because you feel slighted. That's how it is. That lid. That's what the fuck. That's what the fuck they gonna do. They gonna want to warn. They gonna want to blow the whistle on some snow and shit. They don't like I'm whistleblowing. Nah, fuck that shit. That shit I put $2 in and didn't get nothing out. Yeah, I'm obsessed. Fuck it. It is what it is. That's how I look at that, and that's exactly how it is. So people not going. They even if they don't even talk about another grifter or somebody else running a cult. Nah, it's like this shit right here. I got personal stake in this shit right fucking here. It was this vending machine right here. They would be like, yo, don't fuck with this vending machine, son. Yo, I'm fucking telling you. And then too, you gotta understand, put yourself in their shoes, understand how you would feel if you just told a whole bunch of people, don't fuck with this vending machine, it's gonna take your money. And you see people lining up to put their money in that vending machine. You be like, yo, what the fuck wrong with y'all? Oh fuck no, I'm about to start a broadcast about this. That when you fire up the cabin, you have guests on to tell everybody about their experience with that vending machine. So man, that's human nature. Ain't no two ways around it. That's people. People been like that. That's why you still got truthers bitching about Rothschild, talking about 9/11, talking about what Joe Biden doing, talking about how Trump's bought and paid for, shells. Man, that just him that because we live on this whole globe Earth, and that's just how people are, man. So I understand the principle behind it, man. I ain't mad at nobody, man. It's just I get into my petty mode because there's certain things where I'm like, yeah, I don't even like that nigga because he called himself calling me out. So now I like hearing people talk shit about him. So that's me. But if you don't like that type of shit, man, ain't nobody attacking you. You don't like this shit. If you don't like Liz because you feel like, she's obsessed with the shit and she can't let the shit go. Some people, when they get some people, you ever had one of your uncles lose a $10 bill? Man, he talk about that shit at the next fucking family get together, don't he? He was like, nah, I was right fucking here. This is right where I lost it at. It was right fucking, people want their fucking money. You got people, they gonna be concerned about the next man. I'm falling behind again, hold on. Let me catch up. When Raymond has been wrong. Nah, I ain't been wrong, and then too, I watched him talk to the Muslim people. They don't know how to fuck. I don't know what the fuck up with these Muslim niggas that they don't know how to really like nail people on. Like people just be going on there with bullshit, and they just be like, Hey, I was watching the Muslim shit. Here go the fighting kids are about to get out. They're no longer fighting. I was watching the Muslim shit, and they spent so much fucking time talking about black men that all they did was talk about the N-word. It's like everything, and then Owen took it back to the N-word. Like he's real. I think Cuz really. I think Cuz really obsessed with black men and black men's genitalia. But then you talk about it, it's like I said, he gonna tell you it's because a nigga stole his bike, and that's what started all. Even though that's the new reason. But before when it happened, he was like, oh yeah, a white guy stole my bike because it ain't no niggas in Oswego, New York. So that gonna kick. He gonna hit you with that shit. But the whole conversation was stupid as shit. Can you shut the fuck up? For real, for 1 second. Like, you don't gotta be talking like that. The fuck is wrong with her? Sounding all nice and whatnot. All cheerful and whatnot, all chipper and shit, all cheeky. Where Liz at? Liz, she over there sounding cheeky. fuck is you so cheeky for? It's like 3 o'clock on a fucking Thursday. Fuck out of here with that bullshit. And put that and give Harbor Freight their megaphone back. And you stop tweeting. Who the fuck tweeting? Yeah, so yeah, a lot of that time on that discussion was devoted towards the N-word. Like, cuz you held up. We talking about taking the shot. Like you get that's why I say I feel like he edging the Muslims, but they don't know. So you gotta get people who don't know what you about. And Muslims, I seen it in prison with the Muslims. If they feel like you close, like you got one foot in the door, man, they gonna fuck with you. And all that shit. When I told y'all in prison, like you could be a child rapist. Once you take that shahada, all that shit forgiven. All that I've never seen another religion like it. Like Christians don't do that shit behind the G wall. Yeah, but Muslim, and not only will they accept you and welcome you with open arms and make sure you eating and break bread with you. If there's a gang that's extorting you, if there's a gang that's extorting you, they gonna get involved with it and try to shield you from that. And then to the point where it's like you may have some Crips or some Bloods or some Aryan Brotherhoods or somebody that try and extort you, and you take the Shahada, and then two Muslims deep as shit in the penitentiary. They gonna try to shield you from it, so it's not gonna be you in a Blood or a Crip or any other gang beef. It's gonna be Muslims versus Crips, Muslims versus Bloods. So that's how they rock. So all I got to do to get a new fan base, not even a new fan base, just to acquire new fan people, is just edge and just say little shit like I'm doing Ramadan, I'm fasting for Ramadan. And Muslims get excited. They just so happy to have somebody or get somebody in on it. Like they just gonna keep, even though you full of shit, they gonna be like, yo, may Allah guide him. May Allah guide him. They gonna be on that type of shit. They the same way. They like that in prison. You can't blame anyone for being scammed except yourself. Man, you ever that's how they be getting folk, because they be like, yo, this is the IRS. We're calling because you owe X amount of dollars and XYZ needs to be paid before, and you pay that shit, and then you find out, and then the IRS come around like, we didn't send that, and you like, what? That shit sounded so convincing though. That shit sounded authentic. Yeah, I just sent them some shit on money. You gonna be like, yo, that's your fault. See, this is what happened. That's why Owen Benjamin brag about having a high trust community. When you have high trust whites, like he brag about, it's easy, especially women. It's easy to get over on them. But that's neither here nor there. Y'all climb on in and get ready to receive this herbal healing. Enter my promo code. I got a discount code. I got coupons too. I got these coupons. I got Audi's coupons too. I know you niggas like Audi's. Bring your own box. Bring your own box. Man, fuck a box. Bitch, give me a bag. You get to the checkout in the Audis, they be like, yo, you want a box? I'm like, nah, I want a bag. People be walking out with boxes and shit like they stole it. I'm like, nah, give me a fucking bag. What this shit, like 50 cents? It's like 50 cents a bag. I'm like, only poors can't afford these bags. Shut the fuck up in the middle of my joke. I'm like, yo, only poors can't afford these bags. Give me a bag. Give me 5 of them. She ruined my Audi's joke. Shout out to Audi's though. All right, let me catch up. Hold on. Yeah, for a while, I guess. It's been several years for some of them, and they still going. Man, they gonna go for as long as that nigga going. You gonna have some people that match that nigga energy. As long as they feel like on Benjamin on some grip shit, on some cult shit, that's as long as they gonna be calling that shit out. When that nigga drop dead in his barn with a goat tit in his mouth, that's when they may stop. That's when you may no longer hear from Liz. You be like, damn, where the fuck Liz been? They be like, well, yes, or a goat, he died, or right there in the band, and little Lordy bed. She may get on little Lordy bed now, but she in the cup in the beds, oh yeah. And then she go on by her bed and start talking about something else. But when that nigga on Benjamin died, they be like, that dead bitch. They what the fuck that bitch ass nigga get, and then they gonna go about their business and talk about something else. That is. The dead, you dead bitch. That's what the fuck you get. Don't nobody talk shit about me talking shit about a dead bitch like that. The way that nigga talk about David Crocco. Dead ass David Crocco, dead as fuck. That nigga brought up David Crocco in a debate that ain't had nothing to do with that nigga. That's why he's dead. It's like, these gonna talk about you the same way. But man, that's how it is. I'm just telling y'all how the world works. You don't have to like it. You don't have to partake in it. But that's people, man. And we all people. And that's what people do. Come here, Robin. I got a Robin right here that's been listening to me. One of my biggest fans. Come here. If you hold, I'm gonna tell you guys a secret right now. If you hold a piece of bread in this hand and hold it up like this, and you take your other hand and do this, make a perch for the bird to come in, they'll come, and then you put them together. Bread right here, make the perch right here. The bird will land on your fucking finger and take the fucking bread. No bullshit. Bruh, I do it every day. I do it, and y'all gonna be like, damn, he really think he a Disney princess, don't he? Like, I show like wild birds that just come up to you and perch right here and take the bread and then go off yonder. That's how they really do it. All right, let me catch up. I'm buried in about 3 feet of snow. How about you? Oh, where you say you at, Crown Mountain? You up there in Minnesota or some shit? Man, it's spring. Y'all need to stop having snow. Fuck going on with y'all? Bro, our cherry blossoms are blooming. Shout out to Japan for the cherry blossoms, by the way. Japan went ahead and blessed the capital with cherry blossom. They was like, oh yeah, we gonna go here and get y'all some cherry blossoms. What was that shit, 1903 or some stupid shit like that? And well, people come from all over the fucking country to go to DC and go look at the fucking cherry blossoms. The stupidest shit in the fucking world. A whole field trip will be dedicated to that shit. We're going to DC to go check out the cherry blossom. Man, this shit stupid as fuck. You can Google an image of them shit you want to see. It's so fucking bad. But that DC about to be filled with a whole bunch of tourists, so you already know 95 gonna be fucked up. It's that time of the year. It's already fucked up anyway. 95 fucked up. 66 fucked up. West and east. That shit fucked up all the way fucked up. They put the easy pass up there, so a lot of you niggas from out of town, y'all gonna come here and y'all gonna think shit sweet. You be like, oh, it's traffic here. Over here, it's no traffic. And then you get on that fucking easy pass lane, you think that shit cookies and bubbles until you get that bill in the mail. Easy pass to do some shit. Easy pass like the IRS. You'll be on it. They won't send you the. They'll talk about we sent you 3 notices. You be like, well, I ain't get them shits. They'll send you. You'll see it when it went up. The first notice will be like, yo, you owe us $50 for traveling on Easy Pass. That shit got to be paid in 2 days. Then they'll send you another notice in 3 years and be like, yo, you didn't pay. That shit just been acquiring more debt. And you get the final bill, and by the time you see it, it should be like, you owe us $8,000. You be like, what the fuck? That's how they do it. So make sure you check your mail when you come to DC. And them speeding cameras is a bitch. If you in DC, don't go on 295 fucking around. Don't you take your ass on Kenilworth Avenue fucking around. I'm telling you right now, when that speed limit say 50, go 50. Most people think the speed limit say 50, and underneath the speed limit it say photo enforced. That's how you know they got speeding camera. But most people feel like they give you a 10 miles per hour grace period. So if it say 50, you could go 58, 59, and the camera won't go off. Not in DC. Not in DC, son. On peanut butter and jelly sandwiches, if you going 54, that bitch going off. Telling you real shit, man. They want their money. They want it out here in the capital. They want their fucking money, man. Come here, come here, come here. Oh, you your boy? You just a boy? Oh, you just a good girl? Oh, you want to come here and get some bread? Talking to my Robin. Yo, when that speed limit say 50, go 50. Everywhere in DC, there's speeding cameras. There's also red light cameras. Most people will tell you stop before the line at an intersection. You better fucking listen. If your bumper even is over that line at a red light, just an inch, that camera going to fuck off. Telling you some real shit, man. I made a skit on that shit, man. That shit real. That shit real. Telling you, man, don't come here fucking around. And keep in mind, DC is not a state. So you want to come out here on some bullshit, just remember, everything out this bitch is federal. Ain't no state shit. This shit federal as fuck. I mean, you get locked up out here, you liable to end up in Florida. You liable to end up in Wisconsin. You may end up in Alaska. You may end up in California. You may end up in North Dakota. Don't come out here fucking around, man. Matter of fact, don't even come out here. We don't need the traffic. Stay your ass where y'all at. All right, hold on, I fell behind. BG, nice hat, thank you. This is my fishing man hat. Joe BG is a 15 horsepower Kawasaki engine, decent. Looking at the Hustler Surfer Pro 34 inch. Go ahead, get it. If it's a good price, go ahead, get it. A 34 inch, a stand on, and you better get it. Them Kawasaki, don't people pay too much attention to the horsepower in the motor. Yeah, people pay too much attention to that shit. If you got a 34, 36 inch unit and it's a stand on, or it got come with the Velky, the walk behind, or the Sulky, man, get that shit, man. But around here for like a 36 inch, a 34 inch Hustler, or a Toro, or a Grandstand, anything like that, man, they want upwards of $6,000-$7,000 for. And that should have had like 1,000 hours on it too. Or you can say you got one with a good deal, don't worry about the horsepower on the motor. It ain't nothing but a 34 inch deck on there. You better go cop that shit. Hold on, I gotta catch up. Should you BG look like? I'm trying. They don't even give out plastic bags no more. It's super annoying. Okay, y'all on the Audis. Okay, I talked about that a minute ago. All right, I'm passing a whole bunch of comments. I gotta get swashbuckling. Some Walmarts have boba vending machines. Jessica, I don't know what is this about swashbuckling, but I just stumbled across this comment. Hold on, let me go back. Man, look, man, them stand-ons expensive as shit. The little baby ones too, little Uchi boot. Just sit there, a little 36 inch, little 34 inch, little 36 inch, with the Velcro on that bitch. Them bitches expensive. They want like $6,000 for it. It had like no bullshit. It's gonna have like 1,200, 1,500 hours on it. The the stand on and the walk behind mower is way more expensive than the sit down zero turns like you see in the thumbnail. Like hands down. Shit just way more expensive. And a good amount of lawn care professionals prefer the stand on units too. I don't, but they do. They gonna hit you with the. You be like, why? They be like, cause it's easier to get on and off of them. If you see a stick in the yard, you can get off and pick it up. If there's a big goat cup in the yard, you can get off and pick it up. All types of bullshit reading. I'm like, man, I'm trying. That's why I don't do residential yards like talking about it. Like I'm doing people that got acres, so I can go ahead, unload my zero turn off the trailer, put my headphones in. I'm riding out. I'm zoned the fuck out. I'm zoning. All that doing little baby yards with the little dumbass gate in between them and tree roots everywhere, man. I pick and choose. Nah, I'm choose. I choose. I pick and choose. I choose my customers because I can afford to do so. Some people they don't got it like that. They need a little 36 inch just to be able to make sure they can fit in between the gates. Some of these in these residential yards, but the yards I got 4 guaranteed coming up this season. I had more, but I ain't hearing back from them folk. But these people got big yards, and I won't accept nothing less. At least an acre. I'm not sitting there trying to do a fucking hop off and pull up and do like fucking 15 minutes. I'm done. Nah, I'm gonna be there for about an hour and some change. And I was doing that with my Hustler 48 inch too. This year I'm gonna have I have options of zero turns I could use. So it's gonna be great. You know, it's gonna be a great season. Ratachi, I'm very curious as to how you knew I was pregnant before, because Faith told everybody. And then I felt like since Faith just told everybody, I felt like you had already said something about it for her to say something about it. So then I just went and and yeah, I exacerbated that whole issue and spoke on it and started making jokes about you naming the baby Raymond, and then people caught on. But so that's how that happened. Just being honest, it's definitely Faith's fault. I'm working on one of them yards that not even my 36 fit through the gate. I have to push mow and weed eat. Oh, I fucking hate it. Ugh. 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 I fucking hate it. I hate residential work so bad. Like I got a ball field down there at the school. Like I would love to talk to them folk, but they only dealing with you gotta work for the county or some shit. They not hiring out. It's like the janitors that work there, they do the field, they got mowers there and all that shit. But like this shit like right here, this park, this shit like this 4 acres. 4, 1, 2. I'd say 4 acres, maybe a little under. Man, smooth, man. Like shit like that. Like commercial, like when I say commercial, I'm talking about like fields, man. I don't want to do all that. I want the accounts I'm after, like the property behind the 7-Eleven, the property in front of the nail salon, over there on the left side of the Taco Bell, up there by the gas station. You know? Like fields. I'm sick of that house shit. There's an app too. I started out on the app. I forget what the app is called, but they'll notify you when there's a job available. Then you gotta load up your trailer and go down there. And I forget what it's called. It's called, I forget what the app is called, but I was doing it. That's when I first started doing lawn care. And they sent me a job and they paid me like $30. And it was a fucking townhouse, right? And I get there, you know, I got the 16-foot truck. There's nowhere to park. Nowhere. Fucking nowhere. So I had to park, I had to go down the street, around the corner and park down yonder. And then drive the Z-More up there. I couldn't fit through the gate. So I was like, I'm gonna knock out the front yard, go back and get the push mower. Man, that shit was just so cumbersome and tedious and annoying. And then before I left, I gave the lady a business card. I was like, look, man, I'm fucking with this app right now, but I ain't gonna be doing that shit next season. So I gave her a business. I was like, yo, you can hit me up if you want me to come back. I made sure I did a good job. And she never called me back, and I'm glad, because I don't do shit like that no more. I don't want to do no fucking townhomes, man. No townhomes, no duplex, no fucking, none of that shit. I don't like it. That shit make my stomach hurt, man. Fuck no. That shit make my stomach hurt. That shit give me gas. I feel for you, man. You going through that shit. Yeah, I do wide open areas now. And I'm not really fond of dog people. People that got dogs, they have a bunch of dogs in the backyard. Man, you gonna get shit on your shoe. It ain't no two ways around it, dog. You gonna get some shit on your boot. I tell you what, you gonna get some shit on your boot, your shoe, or you gonna get some shit on your tire. When your zero turn, you roll up in the trailer, gonna be a skid mark, you gonna step in it. And you gonna take that shit in the car, you be like, yo, somebody smell like shit. Why I smell butt? It smell like doo-doo. And this shit, that's you. My main reason for wanting the 36. Yeah, ain't nothing wrong, man. Do it, son. You gotta get it like that. That's how you gotta do it, man. Go to war with that shit. Be proud of that shit. Go deal with them fucking townhomes. Don't let me talking shit about it discourage you in any way, shape, form, or fashion. I'm just a nigga with a selfie stick. That's how you get your money, man. Go get that shit. Green Pile is a mowing app too. Just looking up app. That ain't even it. Let me see. Hold on. I'm about to tell you right now. Just in case somebody try and get a customer base. You can still let customers. You're gonna have to work for them for a little bit, but each customer they send you to, you could be like, man, go ahead, hit me up on it. I ain't even really gonna be fucking with it. Cause the app takes so much of your money. I was doing it for a little bit though. Not enough to get a 1099. Thank goodness, but I did it. I did it for a little bit. I ain't make nothing but like shit 120, and I'm not paying taxes on that. Fuck them. Hold on, I'm about to tell you right now, cause they still send me updates. Yep, sure did. I signed up. I went online. I signed up. Hold on. Where the fuck is it? Lawn starter. Yeah, it's called lawn starter. It's like Uber. It's like Uber, but with lawns. They're gonna take when you go to sign up for lawn starter. It's going like what equipment do you have? Do you trim hedges? Do you weed eat? Do you do other? It's gonna go down a whole list, and you get to check the box of everything you do. And then people who are too lazy to find lawn care professionals or just want convenient because it's convenient in the apps. It's a motherfucker. So they're gonna go through the app and they're gonna hire a lawn. They're gonna hire a lawn care service through this app, and then the app will notify you somebody want their lawn care, and then they're gonna hit you with the address. They're gonna tell you how much you're gonna make, and then you get there, you bang it out, and they put the money in your account. You give them your and like a real job. It's just you don't see your supervisor or nothing. They're gonna send you a time you gotta be there. All that shit. It's called lawn starter. So that's for people who got some lawnmowers laying around and don't have shit else to do. Um, Try and make a couple dollars. And it's not cash neither. Everything gonna put everything in your account. So if your account isn't in good standing, good luck. If you negative in your account, good luck, nigga. They taking that shit. You, you ain't gonna see shit. You know how when you try to send some people money, you be like, oh, I'm gonna go ahead and send. They be like, no, don't send, don't, hold on, send me cash because my account fucked up. I'm negative in my check at like $670. No, don't put nothing in my account. I'm about to switch accounts. I'm about to switch banks. Yeah, I had that shit in. It's called lawn starter. Synchronized field mowing would be fun to watch. That would be fun to do. I would love to mow a field with a buddy or somebody. Like, is that what that means? Hell yeah, we can synchronize the shit out our out mowing the field. I'll mow the fuck out somebody's field. Stop playing. That Cub Cadet ZTX4, that's the commercial grade one. Y'all ain't gonna see that type of shit in the Lowe's parking lot. But yeah, you can mow a field with that. That's some heavy duty shit right there. That's why you see the rollover protection cage on it. That's not the ZT1 or the ZT2. Man, I would love that shit hydro. Smooth as it wanna be too, man. You push them lap bars forward and you just zone out. Goodness gracious. I'll mow the fuck out of the field. I like meals. I like a meal. I like having a meal. Sit down, get a meal. I don't do snacks. A lot of lawn care companies, like they do a snack. They pull up, hop out, like a 10-minute job, they gone. Get another one. Nah, I like making less trips and more money. But if you can't swing it like that, man, you gonna have to snack. You heard me? You gonna have to snack. Man, get all the snacks. Don't let that shit stop you. You gonna have to fuck around and do some shit you don't want to do. You gonna have to get it like that, man. You gonna have to man the fuck up and go knock that shit out. Put everything back on the trailer and then drive approximately 1 minute and 10 seconds down the street and knock out the other yard. That shit is hella annoying. That's fine with Tachi, but it kind of seemed you were accusing me of lying, but it's okay. Man, that's what Tachi. What Tachi, you know he always sound like he gonna accuse somebody. What Tachi, the accuser. That nigga always accusing somebody. I'll never forget, he called me a coward 33 times in a 33-minute broadcast. That nigga, what Tachi, the accuser. Just the accuser. That nigga he gonna accuse the shit out you. You going Watachi, the accuser. I got one more question left, man. One more question left, and I got to get out of here. I got manly things to do. Yeah, I got manly things to do. Raymond has one more question, then he has, yeah, manly things to do. Like not asking my audience for money type manly things to do. The manly things I got to do consist of not begging for donations. I'm only saying that because Owen Benjamin watching me from the bushes. But everybody else begging for donations, shout out to you niggas. I don't give a fuck how y'all get it. I just don't like certain people. Begging for donations, that shit whack as fuck though, but man, don't let man listen. All you people who don't like somebody and you making this does not apply to Watachi running free. With Watachi, you in here? Watachi, this doesn't apply to you. Alright, exclude yourself from what I'm about to say. To all you people in here that making videos about niggas you don't like, man, keep making that shit, man. Fuck them. People gonna hit you with the, but you're obsessed, and why do you care so much? And you're so obsessed, and why do you hate watch? And why, man, fuck all that shit. That's what people do. People talk shit about people they don't like, and people find it interesting. Shit interesting as fuck when you don't like and you can talk shit about somebody you don't like. Shit ain't nothing wrong with that. No, I had to call out Watachi. He had called me a coward 33 times in another 33-minute broadcast, so I'm not. As long as you're not talking about me, keep talking that shit. And to the people who don't understand why people gonna keep talking that shit, man, shout out to you too. You don't like that shit. That's your prerogative. As long as you like me and keep donating to me. Understand what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck who you like, who you don't like. Yeah, that's all I really came on here to say. I ain't really talking about that much today. The children were fighting. The birds were tweeting. Yeah, I got my fisherman hat on. It's the golden fisherman. I got my fisherman hat on. These shit like I work at Long John Silver. Like I do drive through a Long John. I do drive through a Long John Silver. Can I take your order? Go in that bitch with a yellow raincoat and yellow dishwashing gloves. They gonna be like, it's the golden fisherman. I know y'all remember that commercial. And fuck y'all, I'm a 90s baby. I remember the Danimals commercial. I still remember when Go-Gurt came out with their first commercial. Every kid in America had a Go-Gurt in their lunchbox. I remember when all the moms stopped giving their kids hard case lunchboxes because it was on the news, they reported that one kid in the elementary school smacked another kid with the hard plastic lunchbox and knocked his ass the fuck out. So moms all across America started getting the soft. This shit didn't have no shell on it. That bitch was soft, like the children were in the penitentiary. You can't have nothing hard that you can possibly kill somebody with. It's the golden fisherman. All right, I got one more question left. Remember the Capri Sun turned the kids to Mercury commercials? I remember that shit. And I remember why moms across America justified getting Capri Suns over the high C, because the high C came in that hard ass. You can smack this. Your child can smack the shit out of another child with the high C. The edges on that bitch were hard as fuck. So all the moms was like, we gonna get this soft pouch, and this shit was. That's what it was. It was the Capri Suns. And the Kool-Aid jammers, this shit was soft, so a kid could hit another kid with it, wouldn't do nothing to it, wouldn't do no damage. But that high C was a motherfucker too, wasn't it? And then getting a straw with your high C, that shit seemed to be a coin toss. That shit was a hit or miss. You didn't know when you pulled out your high C, it was gonna have a straw taped to the back of it or not. And you were looking, remember being at the lunch table looking for something to, they be like, yo, who got a pencil? So I could pop open this high C. It's the golden fisherman. My brothers had the old school Kiss aluminum lunchbox. That ain't shit. Watachi had the cast iron. Watachi had the cast iron lunchbox when he was in school. That shit, you had to, like I said, it was them 4 10mm fasteners you had to undo. That's why not only did he have the cast iron lunchbox, he had the big dumbass Ingersoll Rand impact wrench to open the lunchbox. That's that throwback shit for real. Y'all too young to know about that type of shit though. You could really do some damage with them lunchboxes. It's the golden fisherman. I got one more question. Lunchbox sound like rich people packaging. Shit, unless you had that brown paper bag, you poor as fuck. Who you? Let me guess. You was the nigga with the brown paper bag going to school. You had that disposable ass brown paper bag, didn't you? Your mom used to go to Walmart and buy them in the Great Value pack. The shit came 50 in a pack. And that shit was like $2. That was you. It's the golden fisherman. That's how you knew who the kids that were loved by their parents were, because they had official lunch boxes. All the poor kids and the kids whose parents hated them had little brown paper bags and shit. It was just folded over one time. The food always fell the fuck out when they put it in the cubby hole. Of the dude making vids about a dude making vids is very Tropic Thunder. Oh darn, I still haven't watched Tropic Thunder neither. I'ma get there though. I got you. I remember preferring the peanut and cracker lunch provided by the lunch lady over my own lunch. That because kids, I remember getting to that point too, where it was like the packed lunch was cool, but you felt like all the cool kids was getting their lunch at school. And it was like you got to stand, and especially when they introduced the PIN code, so you felt like, oh shit, that was a close thing to being an adult as a kid. You was like, I got my own PIN password, and you got there and you had an account with the shit, and you used to put in your PIN word and shit. It was like, and then you get your lunch. That shit was official. Y'all probably, maybe that was just where I was at. But yeah, before that, we had like $1.50. We had a $1 bill and 2 quarters, and all the cool kids had a $1 bill and two quarters. They had 2 case quarters, and they'd get to the lunch lady Niecy, because all lunch ladies are named Niecy or Diana or some shit like that. And they'd get their lunch. You'd be like, damn, they cool as fuck. They should have had pudding on the tray, little pizza if it was pizza day. You was like, man, I want that. And then that shit just became cool. And it was no longer cool for your parents to really love you. It was no longer cool for your parents to express the fact they love you by packing your lunch. It was cool for them to just give you the money so you can go to school and make purchases. And then they had miscellaneous shit that you could buy after the fact. Like if you wanted extra milk, you had to pay. It was like, shit, mom, just go ahead and give me a you had kids that be like, mom, just give me a $10 bill. What the fuck? For one day. Give me a $10 bill, because I want some sides. They had chips, extra chips you could buy. That shit turned into a Subway real quick. It's the golden fisherman. I got one more question. Now I hear kids get to have pizza if they don't have a lunch. Man, shit, look, back in my day, if you didn't have lunch money and you didn't have a pack of lunch, you were gonna be a hungry toddler. all this shit you see in the movie, when y'all watch the movie Matilda and you see how Miss Honey was holding Matilda down, that shit not reality for real. Like Miss Holmberg not gonna be in the lunchroom talking about just give him his fucking lunch. Nah, you gonna be hungry as fuck. You gonna have to sit with one of your best friends to be the kid at the table looking at somebody else eat. Hungry kids ain't funny, but hungry kids are funny because they look like that. And hungry kids look at kids that are eating like, yo, can I have some, please? It should be funny. But yeah, they did change all that. So now, like, everybody eats regardless, I think. But I don't see them doing that today. But back in my day, shit, man, you don't got what? Your people didn't pack you or what? Or you left your lunch bag on the morning bus. Remember that shit? You left your packed lunch on the morning bus. Oh, you don't have what? You be like, man, just shit, you not eating. No tater tots for you. It'd be a good day too to eat. It'd be like pizza day or some shit, taco salad day or some stupid shit like that. My kid's school has a fruit table that anyone can eat from if they are hungry. That's what's up. That's what's up. I don't know where all these parents, all these adults are getting the heart from today, because adults weren't shit back in my day. They didn't give a fuck about these kids. Fuck those kids. Does he have money? Well, fuck him. He won't eat. Like, what? Like, I'm a whole child out here. Now everybody gets a trophy. Everybody gets to eat. Everybody gets everything. Ain't nothing off limits no more. Ain't no. I fondly remember my school lunches. Some acceptable filet mignon and veal micha was adequately pleasing to the palate. I guess. Shit, I went to. And too, in middle school, when you get to middle school, sometimes you may look back at it and be like, we had shitty lunches. But I feel like we had great school lunches because it wasn't just what you ate, it was fellowship with your peers. That shit meant the world. Like, that shit made lunch period. That's why people are skip. Until you get to high school, you may have somebody be like, man, I ain't fucking with the lunch one. Like, talking about. But in high school, you get to leave. Some of y'all get to leave. You got a car. You get to go down. You get to go to Chick-fil-A and all that stupid shit. But for real, in elementary school and middle school, you just remember you just sitting there shooting this shit with your friends. And then too, you eat with other mods or other periods. So you may walk in where after you leave English class, so that period, and y'all go in together, but then a whole section of the school gonna be there. So you can go to another table, eat with your friends and shit that you knew last year, or a friend that you don't have classes with. That shit was just straight fellowship. You be like, what up? As soon as you walk in the lunchroom, like, hell yeah. It's time to party and bullshit for a good 30 minutes. Like, that's how I remember the lunchroom, and the lunch lady used to try, she'd sneak you an extra milk and she fuck with you, y'all, like she'd go ahead and throw an extra milk on that bitch and be like, hey, remember they introduced the strawberry milk and all that other stupid shit. Throw a chocolate milk on that bitch for you. Mm. I miss being a kid. I don't. Fuck all that. I know people be like, I miss being a kid because I ain't pay bill. Man, fuck that. I'll take the pay the bills trade off because I used to have to ask for permission. I hated that shit. I couldn't just I couldn't just wake up in the middle of the night and eat ice cream butterball naked, you know? I had to ask. I ain't even want remember you were scared to wake your parents up? Yeah, you'd be like, man, I don't even want to really ask nothing for real. Like talking about I want a snack. Man, you used to wake up in the middle of the night and want a snack. You couldn't get it because you had to ask and they would sleep. You was like, I'm not waking them up for this. Man, you used to get in trouble because you used to try to go up in the middle of the night and go in the pantry and sneak a Star Crunch and your mom count them the next day. Who the fuck been eating the Star Crunch? You be like, man, I was hungry. I was hungry. Hell no, I don't want to be a fucking kid no more. Kids got to go to school and get acceptable grades. Fuck them grades and fuck them schools and fuck homeschool too. As a kid, fuck homeschool. I don't want to sit there through that shit. Fuck no. I don't want to learn this shit. Hell no, I don't want to be a kid no more. I wish I was a kid again. Nope. Hell, I couldn't drive a pickup truck as a kid. Imagine me 10 years old driving a pickup truck down 95 South. I'd get pulled over hard as fuck. Woo! Step out of the car. It'd be hillbilly hard. Sir, step out of the car. Be like, man, hold the fuck up. Do you have any illegal drugs or weapons on your person? You're like, officer, I had a shitty day today. I don't. You gotta explain to the officer, I'm really an adult. I just wished I was a kid again. Like on some Freaky Friday shit. If you seen that movie with Lindsay Lohan, then that's what's going on with me right now. I just look like I'm 10. I'm being a kid again. Man, fuck being a kid. Shout out to the kids though. No, shout out, but no, I can't do that again. Absolutely not. That was too fucking much. Hey, you a kid again? That mean I gotta sit through physics class again. Nah, I'd rather pay bills, man. Fuck that. I'd rather pay bills. And remember, you was a kid, and your parents, you done stop playing that game. You done play, man. I can play the game all damn day if I want to now. I was talking to my mom earlier. She ain't gonna yell at me for watching too much TV. I can live stream all fucking day if I wanted to. Your mom did, but if I was a kid, my mom would have came out. Stop fucking live streaming all the time. Get in there, do them dishes. Fucking do them dishes. She'd be like, hold on, mom. Tell your little friends you won't be live streaming no more this year. Hit you with the severe punishment. You'd be like, damn, mom. Your mom come outside and embarrass you. Do your little friends know the type of fucked up shit you be doing? You be like, get your ass in the house. Some of y'all wives treat y'all like kids though. So some of y'all wives treat y'all just like she treat her fucking kid. Stop eating all the children's snacks. Bitch, I bought all of them though. You bought all the snacks. She tell you when to stop eating them. You done had too many gushers. Stop eating the gushers. Gushers good as shit. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck who say otherwise. You can't stop eating them bitches. That shit like crack for a kid. You get them gushers. I don't know what it is about the gushers. Them shits is just. Your mama put one pack in the lunchbox. You be like, Mom, you need to put the whole box in here. Put the whole fucking box in here. I'm trying to get to school and break bread with the squad. I can't stream without hitting the phone. I can't. I'm just animated. I'm just. Yeah, I hate homework too. Yeah, I couldn't be a kid again. He still hasn't answered my question. Before you talking about at school, making friends at school, that shit was a pain in the ass too, cause you had to actually make friends. People, cause you didn't want to be the weird kid in class nobody wanted to talk to who brushed them. So you had to actively go out there and make it. Like, yo, you want to be my friend? I don't even know how the fuck kids just make friends because they just start doing the same shit and and before long they friends. It's like an unspoken agreement. They're like, yo, you my friend now. So if you betray this trust or this friendship, I'm gonna be upset. But it's like you gotta like kids feel the pressure to like when the kids leave kids parents will be like, okay, hey, my sunshine, my only sunshine, and all that other shit. And then the kid go out in the not the real world, but when they get out from under their parents, and then they try and fit into a box of trying to figure out the pecking order. I don't know what it is. It's just like, yo, you gotta fit. It's like you gotta fit somewhere. It's like you need a clique, a gang, you need a set, a group to belong to. You need to sit at the lunch table with somebody. It's like, man, all that shit. Like, as an adult, you don't understand it. You like, man, I don't even give a fuck. That's because you old as shit though, and like that's why I ain't got my hair cut yet. If I had cut off my dreads, if I was a kid and cut my dreads, I would have to go to the barbershop immediately. I cut my dreads 4 months ago. Still ain't went to go get an official haircut. I don't need to shape up. I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. I had to fix all this shit. Have something cool on. Right now, I think the grunge 90s look is making a comeback. You gotta figure that shit out. Shit was crazy. Shit was a crazy time. Then you gotta deal with puberty all over again. When you young, you gotta. I don't want to relive puberty. I was tugging on myself. Stop playing. You know, yo, mom, you discovering yourself. You in there, you playing with your little shit. And your mom done called you. Stop fucking. I'm gonna have your father talk to you. Be like, hell no, don't tell him. Don't tell nobody. Don't tell nobody what you see here. Man, that shit embarrassing as fuck. Then your voice get to dropping. Your shit get a little bit deeper. Then you start getting pimples all over your face. Man, fuck that. I love being an adult. If I can go back and do it again, I would want to do it as an adult. It doesn't make sense. But y'all understand what I'm saying. But you never take your hat off. Man, you know good and hell well when you go into the school building, your teacher, the administrator going to take your hat off because it's impolite to be in the building with your hat off. You got to go through that shit. So when you get in, and it's always kids, it's always that girl you like too. It's always that girl you like, she's always there when the fucked up shit happening to you. Take the hat off. You got to be like, man. And you just got to sit there for 30 minutes like this in one room. Man, fuck that. Hat on. Everybody get there. Then the nigga sitting next to you, he cracking on you. He making jokes on you. And the girl you like that's sitting over there, she laughing. She like, oh, your microphone head ass. She over there. You get to going when you was making a little note talking about, do you like me? Go out with me. Check box yes, check box no. Be like, bitch, I ain't even gonna send you this shit no more. Yeah, nah, I like adulthood, man. I'm an adult like shit. I like being able to hit kids with the because I said so. Remember your parents used to do that shit, you never understood it. Now you dropping that same line, you like, man, cause I said so. That's all you need. You don't need nothing else. You go there, hand me that right there. That shit could be right in front of you. They hand you like, why you could just hand it to you because you handed it to you. Call me in here because I said so. You didn't understand. They understand they get older, but man, that's how it is. Too many responsibilities as an adult. I love responsibilities. I'm built for it. What I don't like, what I'm not built for is Miss Holmberg at homeroom embarrassing me in front of the girl I like in classroom. Yeah, I'm not built for that shit. I'm not built for only getting one pack of Gushers in a lunch pack. I'll buy a thing of Gushers right now and eat the whole fucking box. Sweat. Gushers, good as shit. That shit extremely unhealthy. That shit got red 40, red 80, and some other shit that Lord Jacob Rothschild himself put in there. But that shit is delicious. that shit that shit is dreamy. It's like the perfect unhealthy snack. Give me some Gushers. I don't like the Welch's. People were eating the Welch's, the Welch's grape snacks and shit. Nah, nigga, you gotta get the Gushers. I don't even know what the fuck Gushers is. Are you fucking kidding me? What era were you born in? What type of shit you on? Gushers got the COVID vaccine juice inside. Well, I'm just gonna be a vaccinated bitch then because I'm eating them shits. Them shits is good. You can't eat just one. That's why when you were young, your friends didn't want to share shit with you. Cause when they gave you one, you'd be like, you had your hand back out. It'd be like, can I get another one? Be like, man, let me get a little bit. They'd be like, all I got is a little bit. You'd be like, that's all I want. That's all I want is a little bit. If you grew up with younger siblings, that's how it was too. You had to eat your shit outside. All your snacks and junk food, you had to eat the ho-hos outside. You had to eat the Star Crunch bars. You had to eat the Snickers. All that shit was eaten outside or in privacy in the bathroom because it's like your younger siblings, they can hear when you open some shit. They come up, oh, oh, oh. Like, man, if you don't go, where the fuck did you even come from? BG, do you remember Dunkaroos? Is that like the Teddy Graham things that had the little chocolate sauce that you can dunk them in or something? And they were shaped like kangaroos or some shit? I don't remember it offhand, but I think I have a feeling of what it was. A pregnant woman says many grown up. See, I told you, they go with Tachi. What Tachi? The accuser. They go with Tachi. He doing this shit again. That with Tachi, he gonna hit you with that shit. He gonna accuse, he gonna. What Tachi? The accuser. I stand before thee, ready to accuse. with the cowboy, I stand before thee, ready to accuse. What was the snack called with the cheese and crackers with that dumb red plastic stick? Oh, you talking about the cheese and crackers? You talking about the? Oh shit, what was that? Oh no, don't tell me it's that time. Oh no, fucking inchworms are falling out the trees. It's fucking World War III out here. Fucking Hiroshima out this bitch. When the inchworms start falling off of trees, that's when you know it's spring. And that one nigga in here, that miscellaneous dude in here talking about, I'm 2 feet of snow. Like, man, shit, we got inchworms out here dropping out of trees. Shit, real. Yeah, the parachuting spiders, the parasite, they parasail. And they don't just parachute, they parasail. They'll go, y'all seen the Spider-Man movies? They really be doing this shit. They be all the way out that motherfucker. You ever been outside and just seen a web just kind of fall and blow with the wind? It's a spider on the other end of that web parasailing like shit. I got 2 more questions. Tent caterpillars partying in there like a raid. I hate them shits. Them shits get everywhere. All over the ground. You can't walk 2 feet without stepping on one. I'ma light their ass on fire this season. Fuck all of them. I'm gonna get a blowtorch. BG, does the size of your cabeza sausage matter when you're serving a plate of crackers? I don't know what the fuck you talking about. Are you talking about the size of your dick matters when it comes to pleasing a woman? That was you saying, say that. Yeah, I'm gonna tell you, like I tell you, look, don't nobody get that. Keep in mind, I'm just a nigga with a selfie stick too. But fuck no, that shit don't matter. If you with a woman and you got you 2 inches or some shit, and you gotta push it up there, you can't even really. You gotta push it in there to get it going. You gotta push it in there, but she gonna take that shit, but you gonna like this shit because you with me now. And this is what the fuck it is. Ain't nothing wrong with it. Take your shit, be proud of your 2 inches, dog. You don't need no lame ass excuse talking about the motion and the ocean. You don't need none of that shit, man. You just, like, this my dick little as a bitch, and you gonna love it because you love me. Either that or you got to be making some money. It got to be a give and take. Give on one end, take on the other end. It make money, but the dick little as hell. The sacrifices must be made. I don't know how the fuck women do this shit. All I know is I don't give a fuck what I got. I'm gonna give you what I got. That's all the fuck I know. You gonna get, I'm gonna hit you with all 8 cylinders. You gonna love this shit too. Yeah, I ain't all that that's a small stuff. All that nah, bitch, you gonna do this shit. You got some guys, they get upset when they pull their pants down and when they drop their pants and a woman giggle. That's how you know you a little dick ass nigga. When you get ready to go at it and you pull your pants, and she look and she just she giggle, she does that giggle. And then that shit make the dick shrivel up because it's like shit, I ain't even hard no more. Then she laughing at the size of my manhood, man. Fuck all that shit. I don't give a bitch. You laughing, bitch? I'm about to shove this shit in your face right now. You better take this shit seriously. Go back there and mean business. My goodness, man. Shut up. Try to put all of it up. I'm talking about put the balls in there too. Fuck it. Put everything up in there. Sounds like you're speaking from person. I'm a little dick ass nigga. My little dick ass. Shit, that shit don't even matter for real. That shit matter like young people and shit. Women don't even, like the older a woman get, the less she cares about that shit. She just, shit don't even fucking matter. And you just hit her with all of it, cause you just shove it in there. You gotta put, sometimes you may have to put it in. Sometimes it won't go in there by itself. So you gotta kind of force it in. You gotta find it first. You gotta find where you're supposed to put it first. And don't be discouraged. Don't be discouraged. Bitch, assist me. I'm looking. Help. She try to sit there and act like she don't want the flower to open up for her. You're like, bitch, you better. I need assistance, please. Don't be scared to ask for help. And then when you do get up in there and you get everything you got, and feel good knowing you gave it everything you got. Yeah, they're all to it. That's all you gotta do. You gotta remain confident even when she laughing at your little dick ass. Just be confident. You like, yeah, I'm a little dick ass. I don't give a fuck. Don't lie neither. Don't sit up there and on some shit like, oh yeah, hell yeah, I got like 9 solid inches, whoop-de-woo, wah blah blah, and then y'all fucking around getting a situation, and then then you take your pants off slowly. It's just like, man, I ain't even. That way you like, man, I lied about my dick. I didn't even really think we were gonna get this far, to be honest with you. So I told you I had 8 inches because I never seen it coming to this point. But now it's time. It's hell no. How we talking about this? This shit funny to me because a lot of people, it be men, they be concerned about this shit. Then they want to go, they go on the sites and they take the dick enlargement pills and shit. They be like, man, shit, I need a bigger dick for real. I'm sitting here and I can't even, my shit don't even, like my shit don't even dangle or nothing. my shit don't even, so they really be doing that shit. But nah, man, just be you. That's what you got, man. That's what the fuck you have. Some people always want you got guys out there that want somebody else's dick. They done seen somebody else's dick somehow, some way. They've been watching pornos or some shit, and they like, I need a 9-inch dick too. I want a dick just like how he got a dick. I want my shit to be like that too. You want somebody else's dick, you better be happy with your little shit. Your little shit. Yeah, she done nicknamed it Lil Peter. You better be happy with your nickname. She nicknamed it. She think it's adorable. That's all you need right there. Oh, it's adorable. They be like, bitch, what you trying to say? Nah, they be like, you damn right it's adorable. Now come here, I'm gonna give you all 8 cylinders too. I'm gonna give you all 1.5 inches. That's just how you gotta be. You got guys out there praying for somebody else. God, please help my dick grow. It's dudes out there drinking celery juice and eating sea moss product because they heard it make their dick bigger. It doesn't. They sit there playing with themselves, trying to stretch it out. Please, I just want to be a little bit big. Nah, man, be happy with you. Hell, you gotta be happy with you. If she don't like it, fuck her. Literally. Doesn't even matter at that point. I got one more question. It's turned into an own string. Man, this ain't turning no on. I'm just telling you, be confident what the fuck it is you got. That's all. So many people want to be other people. So many people. That's what's wrong with women now. Women will look at another woman butt cheeks and be like, I want the butt cheek. If you a flat booty bitch, be a flat bitch. You gonna be a flat butt. You gonna be a flat butt woman. Just be like, hell yeah, I'm a flat butt woman. Somebody gonna like. He gonna like it. He don't even give a fuck. He like, hell yeah, washboard. It don't even matter. But you want to go down there and get a Brazilian butt lift and all that other stupid shit and do some surgery to get your titties all big and all that other stupid shit, man, nigga gonna want you regardless. Just ain't be happy with what the fuck it is you got. Men will say that shit all day to women. Oh, why'd you get the Brazilian butt lift? And oh, why'd you get the big titty? And then these same niggas will go and get dick enlargement pills. It's like, nah, nigga, don't tell her that shit if you over there doing that shit. Your little dick ass. Be proud of that shit. Go walk up, when you get out the shower, go do like this with your hands on your head and just shaking in her fucking face. Yeah, be proud of that shit. Fuck wrong with y'all? I'm teaching confidence. Ain't nothing wrong with this. It ain't big enough to shake. Well, just stand there at attention then. It don't even gotta do nothing. Just shaking the wind don't do nothing. Just stand there like a flag has been planted. And just stand there and make eye contact with her. Like, yeah, this what it is. This what it is, and I don't give a fuck. I don't need none of that extra shit. She got a flat butt, and she wanna go see the doctor down there in Brazil. Hell no. Get the fuck out of here with that bullshit. Her lips thin as fuck. Shit, her lips look like somebody drew. Her lips look like somebody drew them on with a pencil. And she want to go down there and see the surgeon that did Kylie Jenner lips. So, nah, you got lips that look like they were drawn. Man, be happy with that shit. Man, this my lips. Because this confidence shit goes one way. And it be all these dudes telling these women don't get, but then these saying that they insecure with they dick size. Sitting there telling a woman not to be insecure with her titty size. Y'all niggas sound stupid as shit, man. I got one more question and I got manly things to do. Big butts are the best though. Man, the best is whatever the woman I love has. I don't give a fuck about none of that other shit. The best thing is what the woman you love has. That's you. That's your shit right there. Flat butt, big butt, short butt, tall butt. I don't give a fuck if her butt, she got secretary butt. You know, some women got secretary butt, and it looked like they sat down too fucking long, and it's starting to take an octagonal shape from the back. Yeah, I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. Octagon butt. I don't give a fuck. Come here. Come here. I love the fuck out you. Come here. Hell, you better grab your woman who's oddly shaped and tell her you love her. She's shaped like a diced up onion, man. Go over there and tell her, be like, man, I love the fuck out you. Come here. I don't give a fuck. Floppy titty, saggy titty, big titty, perky titty, titty you could throw over the back. Hell no, that's you. You better love them titties, lick them from the back. Get over there, be like, come here, turn around, let me do something. Let me do something different. Lick them from the back. Hit them from the back. Man, I got one more question, y'all. Y'all got me going, man. I'm about to get up out of here. I got one more. I'll take one more question. She still got all the right minutes on. This is nasty hour. Later, love you got. Nah, this is adult hour. This is why I say I like being an adult. You know how the fuck you got this nasty hour later, guy? How the fuck you think you got here? What you think your mom and dad were doing? Fuck is this nasty? We just talk, I'm just, you know. This is nasty hour. Fuck out of here, man. I got, bro, I got 5 questions left, man. And then I really got to go after that. BG, can you emulsify debuxylates argon into americium? Cut, man, didn't I tell you I got an Amish? I told you I got an Amish education, didn't I? I don't know what none of you, what you just said means. The fuck is that? Tell us about the Cub Cadet. It's a Cub Cadet ZTX4. It has the Kohler engine on it. I still gotta clean it off and make it look like something too. Cause I just got back in town, so I still gotta go here. I gotta pull a pressure wash out, get that thing looking like something. EG, can you churn milk into butter? Hell no. I could, but that ain't something I want to do. I do not want to live like the Amish at all. I am not about that life. Some people fake like they live like that. Shit, not me. Nope. I don't want no parts of that. I be using equipment like shit. I'll be using telephones like shit. Does the Cub Cadet make a commercial mower? You looking at it. That's what you looking at in the thumbnail. BG, where you going fishing? Oh, there, the Potomac. The Potomac up there in DC, because fuck the game warden, that's why. There's a fish in the Potomac River. Out there in Anacostia River. Out there in southeast DC. Shout out to southeast DC. Southeast. Southeast. And when you go to DC, I'm gonna tell you something. It's 4 sections. They don't do the north and south end. It's northeast, southeast, northwest, northwest, southwest. And you gonna know where you at in DC, what section. When you look at the street sign, it's gonna have a SW at the end of the street. It'll be like Apple Street, SW in little letters over it. That means you in Southwest. You may see Watergate Street, NW. That means you in Northwest. You may see Tooley Street, SE, and you in Southeast. You may see Minnesota Ave, and that shit got an NE on it, you in Northeast. I should be a tour guide for people coming over here. There's about to be a lot of tourists here for these fucking cherry blossoms. Mm-hmm. BG look like he got ghetto safari. I can do that too. I take you down through Good Hope Road and explain what the fuck is going on. I be like, look y'all, this Good Hope Road. We in Southeast. Yeah, I do all that shit. BG, do you have a kayak? Fuck no. That shit look dangerous. I don't do that. Kayaking looks dangerous. So I don't want no parts of it. Raymond won't go in the ocean. He afraid of sharks. Bro, I'm afraid of jellyfish because you can't even really see them for real. And they look like floating Safeway bags when they're at the surface. And they sting the shit out you. Jellyfish are... I'm more fearful of jellyfish than sharks. But in Virginia, like you go to Ocean City, we got bull sharks out here. So you get the bull shark, and that shit is just... They say it just, that's just how I do. It's just saying hi, but it'll bite you. The bull shark will bite your whole leg off, and they be like, it's just saying hi. But it don't really, you know, so we got that shit out there. Like, there was a shark attack in Ocean City not too long ago. Yeah, we got sharks out here, though. On the coast. You ain't gonna see no great whites, but you'll see a nurse shark. They'll nip you there. You be like, what the fuck? They be like, it's just saying hello. Yeah, we got nurse sharks, tiger sharks, bull sharks. Yeah. I'd be more fearful of swordfish. You know, with shark, cause the swordfish, that shit just look wild as fuck, and that shit do look like it'll get with you. You see a swordfish, that bitch got that. Wait right there, I'm coming. It got one of those. Look, wait right there, I'm coming. Look to it. You be like, hell no, get the fuck up out of here. And cuz got reach like shit. Look at his nose. No, Paul the Apostle was bald. Oh, and I said that the Saxon tribe from Germany was named after a knife. I was wrong. It's a dagger. A knife, same fucking thing. But yeah, it was a fucking dagger. They named the tribe after a dagger used to kill people. It was a fucking knife, a knife. It's just Saxon sounded better than knife, so they was it was like the Saxons are coming. And everybody be like, yo, the knives are here. Fuck. But yeah, the Jake break. This baldness signify evil thoughts and deeds, and man, fuck no. You don't know. I don't know who started the baldness signifies evil thoughts and men shit. The priest the priest in the monasteries used to have some wild ass haircuts. They should be bald like a bitch right here with a ring around. They have a ring around it. Be like, this shit bald, then a ring around it. Be like, yo, you're evil as fuck. Your evil thoughts are showing. They got a ring around it like Saturn. It's like, hey, hell yeah, you got some shit on your head. They had some wild ass haircuts back in the day. Be like, yo, who cut your hair? Like, they be like, don't talk to me like that. I'm a holy man. Yo, BG, I thought Aryans were Persian, Iranian, because a lot of people the term Aryan, Iranian is. It used to be called Persia. It's now called Iran, but it's named after Aryan. But that the Indians and that's some Indo-Iranian shit. It just means noble. It's like that came from the Indians. The British. I forget what the nigga name was, but he I think he was tasked with finding the connection with the before the whole Indo-European. Now they call them Indo-European languages. Shit, it was certain languages that had similarities between them, and they figured that the white man must have went to Europe and taught the Indians civilization or something from like a Buddhist temple or some wild shit like that. And then it came up, and then the whole Aryan thing, and the people you had it was a crazy time, and people had a lot of wild ideas that have now been debunked. But you still gonna have people. We was Aryans, you know. The shit was crazy. Shit was crazy in the fucking 20, man. You shit, wow. Yo, history is something else. I tell you what. Shit was crazy. No, ain't no here we go again. I ain't going there. I'm about to get up out of here. Yeah, I ain't even going. I ain't starting that. I'm out. Fuck you mean? Here we go again. Man, nigga, I'm about to get the fuck up out of here. But yeah, you want to be Aryan? Go ahead, be Aryan. Anybody can be anything they want nowadays, any fucking way. You had the white man up on the Fox News talking about he a Filipino woman. He was, I know y'all remember that shit. The white, he was like, hell yeah, I'm a Filipino woman. Like, nigga, you fucking serious right now? Like, yup, absolutely, sure. Oh, and the term nigger or the N word, if that's what you want to say, that refers to people. It's not the classification of behavior. So you can't just, because words have meaning. So the meaning was never to describe one's behavior. Like, you're acting like a nigger. No, that's not how that works. It was, even though I use it because it's a part of my vernacular, I could use it like a noun and an adjective, but it had nothing to do with behavior. It didn't matter whether you were poor, rich, well-mannered, or a thief, criminal, or a law-abiding citizen. That's what That was, yeah, that was for Negra. You know, it's a behavior now. No, the fuck is not. People be on some lefty shit trying to reinvent words and shit. I could do it because that's what the fuck I do. But words have meaning. It's not no fucking behavior. Stop acting like a nigger. I call white people niggers though. They hate it. Just get that look. But yeah. One amendment has entered the chat. It has been proven that the planet is donut shaped. Shout out to Globe. Shout out to Globe Earth. And may God bless Virginia and no place else. I'm out.